Today we are going to have a very special guest join us for a little live conversation. Sophia Rowe is someone who I love following, love watching speak, and I just asked her to come on this morning to talk to us about whatever she wanted. We'll get more into specifics of that. I'm just gonna wait for her to join. I miss my sister. Hi, Bella. Soph, if you see me on here, I know I didn't text you back on your last text, but she'll come soon. I actually just realized I don't know how to answer to this. I hope it just pops up like. Okay, send me a request. I see you. Wait, do I see you? Oh my god, do I not know how to do a request? Okay, there she is.
Did it! You did it!
Every time I'm so proud. It's only like my third live stream with someone and I get so scared.
So confusing, right? You're like, oh my god, what in the hell? Did I do this correctly? I know
it's really scary.
I know, it's super scary. Thank you so much for doing this,
You're so cute always.
And oh man, you do.
Thank you.
A lot to me. And you know, I think that these conversations are made to feel so scary and so complicated, and they don't have to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So I think I really wanted to talk about a lot of things, but I really wanted to start with ceremonial gestures and white saviorship, because I think that because I do think that there are a lot of white people really doing great work, right? Showing up, they're supporting, they're all tagging and reposting and graphics, and I think that's awesome, and that isn't lost on me. But I do think it's important to talk about ceremonial gestures, because in some ways, like Black Lives Matter Street, for instance, right? We have streets that are Black Lives Matter Road. You know, now we're gonna have a Black Lives Matter holiday. Things they're definitely not void of progress, but they're also not what Black and brown people have asked for.
Right. And that's what I love. I mean, anyone who's watching after this live stream, just go to Sophia's page and watch her saved lives, because those people that are creating those narratives about themselves, instead of us saying, oh, because I'm a white person, I'm going to give you this because it's what I have in my life, and that means that you probably want it too.
Bingo. That assumption, and that's even as far back as the 1200s and 1300s, we see proof of this when we think about Westerners and missionaries. And this is about all the time.
You need God, or you need Jesus. Yeah.
And, oh my God, these poor heathens. they're in poverty. They need Jesus, and it's like, no.
They already have their religion.
They already have that. Throw a Bible at them, right? I think it's also again, you're looking at things through this sort of film of privileged veil. It must be Jesus that they need. That must be the answer, right? Because that's me. So I think that when you're walking into a Black or brown neighborhood, to have this sort of idea that what this group of people might want, because that's what maybe you want a Whole Foods in your neighborhood. Perhaps these Black and brown people don't want a Whole Foods in their, what I'm saying?
They want their local grocery store they've had for 15 years.
Yes, I can confirm that we do not want Whole Foods in our neighborhood. We definitely don't. But I think that when we're looking at sort of the idea of how can I help? Sometimes we want to put ourselves really into it. And there's this, you really have to take the privilege completely out of it, and really just have to hang out in this place of you don't know anything. This is people you don't know. This is a neighborhood you don't know. And I always use this example. In my neighborhood, there's this woman who has
the flower shop.
The flower shop. This is a wonderful example. And I just think about go in, say you want to support her, instead of going into this flower shop and saying, oh, you know what? I have supplements for you, or I have coupons for you. Why not get to know